Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Friday the 19th of September 2025. In today's Mill news, very short video, not a lot of news going around. Obviously we are playing on Monday night, yes, Monday night, not Saturday. So we'll be doing all of the stuff about that game on Sunday. Today it's very slim pickings, so we start off with this. It's from southernnews.co.uk. Scott Fitzgerald opens up on how academy is an integral part of Millwall and how improved pathway to first team has helped retain talent. Millwall Academy Director Scott Fitzgerald said he was delighted 5 second-year scholars signed professional contracts with the club and opened up on how the improved pathway to the first team has helped retain talent. George Beaumont, Elias Mansour, Dean Forbes, Oliver Whitby and Harry Taylor all committed their futures to the club in August after featuring in both the under-18s and under-21s last season. Whitby and Mansour are central midfielders, Forbes and Taylor operate as centre-back, whilst Beaumont joined the academy playing on the wing but now plays at full-back. Fitzgerald told News at Denny he was delighted they came through. As you go through the age groups, it gets harder and harder for the guys. We end up taking fewer players because there's only so many boys are going to make it. And for us to get 5 professionals from the under-18s group last year, we are very pleased with that. It's the next step for these boys. And we've had Elias just go away with his country, Afghanistan, for the main squad. So that's a huge achievement for him, but also for the club. The owner, and Steve see that the academy is an integral part of the football club, which is really pleasing, and that also brings pressure that we've got to produce players. The Lions' pathway from the academy to the first team has strengthened in recent years, with Millwall Academy product Romain Esse becoming the club's record sale to Crystal Palace in January, just over 2 years after he made his first team debut. Alex Neil has handed first team debuts to several under-21s, including Rahiz Bangor-Williams, Sheldon Kendall and Jack Howland, and several academy players interviewed by News at Den have been encouraged by increasing opportunities in the senior side. It's been huge, Fitzgerald said. It's been really encouraging for us to be able to get the players over with the first team. The under-21s have trained next to the first team for 10 years, so that's not a new thing. It's a fantastic opportunity. I always talk about how we want to be the club that gives the players the opportunity, but then it's up to the player. By being on the same site, almost on the next pitch to the first team, there are opportunities every single day for our young players to get in front of the manager, but once they're over there, then it's up to them. Millwall are arguably in the most competitive area in England for recruiting talent, with clubs from all over the country regularly sending scouts to South London. Fitzgerald discussed how the club retains its promising youngsters amid interest from other sides. It's going to be an ongoing process. There's always a lot of noise outside the club, and there's always going to be players who want to leave you, no matter what you do. But it's about us creating a pathway, which I feel we've done, and the player and parent buying into what we're trying to do. And I think we can obviously demonstrate the success that we've had, and I'm fully confident that there'll be future successes within that. Indeed, and that, they don't hand it out for free, Moving from the under-18s to the under-21s, they've been quite ruthless with that in recent years. You don't get it; it's not given to you for free. If you deserve it, you'll be moved up. If you're not, they'll release you, and that's how it goes. So, talking of under-21s, we have this from the southernnews.co.uk. Millwall boss reveals pre-season plans for Rafiq Lamptey after midfielder signs long-term contract. Under-21s midfielder Rafiq Lamptey was set to be on the periphery of Millwall's first-team squad before he suffered a knee injury, Alex Neil said. The 19-year-old recently signed a new long-term contract after training with the senior side this pre-season. Lamptey joined Neil's squad for their week-long training camp in Murcia in July and made several friendly appearances. He joined the under-21s in the summer of 2024 after a short trial spell and was a regular for Kevin Nugent's side throughout the 24-25 season. He previously spent time at Watford's Academy, Kinetic Academy and Harrow Borough in Step 4. Neil told News that Lamptey had impressed him in pre-season. I feel for Raf, he had to go and get an operation on his knee, and in pre-season, it was certainly one that we earmarked that was going to be potentially on the periphery of the squad, and certainly help us in certain games, and he would have certainly featured the other night against Palace. He did particularly well in pre-season, and I was really, really pleased with him, hence the reason why we've obviously extended his contract, and Now we just need him to get fit, and then today to get him back involved. So again, it seems like he was going to be the Derek, and now we signed Derek to fill the gap that he left behind. Knee injury though. Hopefully it's not that bad. A knee injury, was it? Oof, knee injury. Yikes. Now moving on to this. EFL Supporters Survey, EFL.com. The club posted a thing up the other day on millfc.co.uk. There's a survey out apparently. The new EFL Supporters Survey 25-26 is now open. It's your opportunity to provide feedback on all things club and EFL related. We want to hear from supporters of all 72 EFL clubs about your experience of following your team, how you engage with a club, and how you watch and consume league and cup football, news and information, and also get your thoughts on a range of other areas covering broadcasting, match officials, and in-game technology. Help your club and the EFL take the game forward, and in doing so there are plenty of prizes up for grabs as follows. A pair of tickets to the Championship Player Final. Will we need them? I don't know. A pair of tickets to the League 1 Player Final, a pair of tickets to the League 2 Player Final, and a pair of tickets to the EFL Trophy Final, which we certainly won't need because we've been knocked out of that. To enter, all you have to do is provide your name and email address at the end of the survey, which I don't think you have to do. I think you can do. And the survey will take 30 minutes. My goodness, that's a long time. And we appreciate you providing your views and feedback. Well, I imagine so. 30 minutes, god damn. But there you go. If that's in interest to you, go to EFL.com and it should you'll find it there. Now, that's literally it. But I will just share this with you before we go. This is from kentishfootball.co.uk, a fabulous website. It's a one-man band run by Stephen McCartney. No relation, I don't think so, although, I think didn't Paul McCartney have a house in Sussex, somewhere East Sussex? So maybe not, I don't know. It covers football in Kent, so there's a lot of local fixtures if you are local, a local Mill fan, and you're watching this. If you want to get a game on Saturday, for some reason, maybe you just, you like the habit. You want to go out Saturday 3 o'clock and go to a football game. There are several in the area. In fact, there is cup football on. There's FA Trophy games and there's FA Vars games. Although there are still replays in this competition, but very competitive. Teams from different divisions playing each other. How good is one team versus another? We don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that's playing a game of football. We've got Beckenham Town at home, Fisher at home versus Sutton Common Rovers. There you go. Bromley are at home, League 2. That may be hard to get tickets now. I'm not sure if it's for this game, but they have been, I think it's for October. They've been given permission to open their new stand, but in this nanny state of health and safety, the first 3 games have to be 50% capacity. Why? Either the design is good and it's okay, and the building is okay, so then open it up. Because if it's going to foul, it's going to foul. They just, this health and safety nonsense. Oh, you can only have half the people in there. Well, if that's fantastic, isn't it? If it's designed properly and it's been built properly, fill the fucking stand. What's the problem? What are you doing here? I don't know. We've got National League South, Maidstone, Dover. We've got Craig Wanderers at home. Welling United at home versus Canvey Island. Or Dartford over the bridge versus Averley. Get the bus over the bridge. What's that bus? X80, does that still run? Get that over the QE2 bridge. Margate are at home. And we could go on and on. I'm just going to scroll down. These games probably get double-digit attendances, I would imagine. Yeah, Kent County League 2 Division West. 2:45 kickoff, 2:15 kickoff. What's that all about? I don't know, but reminder, Millwall versus Watford, Monday night, 8 p.m. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.